Welcome to Culture No Cap. I'm your host, Eric Spencer, along with co-host Reverend Eric Helton in the building. What's up, man?
What's good? What's good?
Doing good, man. What's been going on?
Man, hey, another day. Got me a nap. I'm all right.
Naps be hitting, boy. I ain't get one today.
Man, how about, yeah, I'm going to say it. I go to bed last night. I wake up, I get up 3:45.
Yeah.
Why at 3:30 in the morning is my wife hitting me in the lips telling me to roll over? Talking about you're snoring too loud.
Wait, she's trying to sleep. What you mean, why?
She said I yelled. I ain't got about 15 minutes left to sleep. You can't bear 15 more minutes.
You've been dealing with it all night.
What the problem is?
So you're a snorer, huh?
Yeah, evidently it was a good snore last night.
That's a good sleep, though.
My daughter talked about she heard it in her room.
I'm a talker. Just be saying stuff. I was cussing one night last week.
Yeah, man. I told her, look, I'm tired. When you tired, that's what happened.
But you don't sleep, man. You wake up at 3:45, but you go to bed like 11 o'clock. That's crazy.
It be getting me. And that stupid game last night went to overtime.
That's what I saw the next morning.
I was so mad.
So let me ask you this real quick. You think it was rigged? I've been hearing a lot of rigged comments. People saying it was fixed.
How?
Something about the last play with what's his name? What's the Indiana guy? There's something about the last play of the game that took in overtime or something. It was a foul or something. I didn't see it.
It was a foul.
Okay. Then what? Why was it fixed?
I don't know.
Because somebody lost some money.
Yeah, I don't know how it was fixed. You shouldn't have fouled him. I mean, it wasn't even a foul you could challenge. It was a foul.
I don't know, man. You know, people, they lose money, they get a little.
Yeah, just because they got something wrong, they get everything's fixed. Everything ain't fixed.
Yeah. I was wondering. I didn't see it, man. I always catch the recap.
Man, I was so mad when that thing went overtime.
And you had to watch it, right?
I mean, it was just the rules. I had watched it that far.
Nah, I get it.
What I supposed to do? I don't watch it that far.
Oh, I turn it off. Unless it's the Eagles. Because the only way I stay up.
That's how I am on the Cowboys when they play Sunday night or Monday night.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, but it's the playoffs, so
it is. You can't really rewatch it and enjoy it.
Yeah.
You know, after we left last week, I guess it was last week, Diddy apologized like right after. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, I had 8 years to think about this.
And this is all I can come up with.
And, man, so this dude talking about it was the darkest point of my life. Well, Lord, how dark was it for her? Because you would beat the brakes off her.
Didn't even mention her.
I saw something where they can't mention each other's name. Because of the NBA.
Oh, now you want to go by the rules, huh?
Yeah, you don't follow the rules. You weren't thinking about the rules when you did what you did to her.
Yeah.
Man, that it didn't help him.
Nah, it didn't. Not at all. Like, it made it look worse, actually.
Man, they even had a body expert talking about, look at his eyes. He's lying.
Oh, his body language, the body language.
Yeah, he's looking to his left. When you look to your left, you're accessing the imaginative part of your brain. So he's thinking of his lie.
I would have wore some shades.
I wouldn't have done it.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying, like, if I'm trying to hide something, you right, I can tell.
I'd be like, look, I can't get away from this. I'm going to release a statement
that I'm not going to write.
Yeah, that I'm gonna have somebody write for me,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm not, because they're gonna nitpick everything I do,
Mm-hmm.
word I say.
Yeah, it didn't do him any favors, that's for sure. Because he bombed. That was the worst. That was probably the second worst apology. The first, who was your worst apology? I'll tell you mine.
This has got to be it for me. This
This is
got,
it.
I think so.
Oh no, Tiger Woods was pretty bad. You remember Tiger?
Yes.
That was a
Yeah,
bad.
Tiger was probably worse.
Tiger was pretty bad. Oh,
He
he's
read
free.
this is
I feel so bad for what I had done,
I'm like,
and
man, can Tiger read?
it was bad. Man. That was straight off the teleprompter.
Yeah, man. Look, quit lying. You did it, you shouldn't have done it. If I'm sincere in my apology, I ain't got to have nothing written down.
Yeah. So we found out. I think you had asked me about, did this leak on purpose, like just to
Yeah.
destroy? Because they don't have a case, obviously.
Yeah, I'm wondering, yeah, is this all they got?
I think so, because like I said, they can't take in LA. The statute of limitations is up, so
Yeah, they can't even get him for that.
they can't get him for that. So it's all they can do is destroy his character at this
Yeah,
point.
let's ruin his character.
They
That's
did
kind
it.
of, I mean, I was about to say that's kind of foul, but he shouldn't have done it.
Yeah. I mean, that's all they have. That's all they got. I mean, what they supposed to do? Let
But
him walk around free?
that's what he doing.
I mean, I'm just saying though, he ain't free. He ain't walking around either, probably.
Can't, but he can relocate.
He can go to Bali with Russell Simmons.
Yeah, he can relocate.
I don't know, man. I don't think he's gonna be able. Music wise, there's nothing.
Oh, yeah, his music is done.
Music is done. All 18, I think it's 18 brands already dropped him.
That's crazy. Hey, he earned it.
Yeah, he earned that.
Hey,
But no charges.
which I mean, that so is really really strategic in dropping it.
Mm-hmm.
Because we can't do anything about it. It's egregious, but we can't do anything.
Yeah. There's one guy who might do something about 50 Cent putting out that doc. He always find a way to make money off of somebody's
misery. Hey man, hey, he might be the smartest guy in the industry.
He might be.
But yeah, man, listen. You can't say give Diddy a break because I mean this dude he earned everything that's gonna happen to him. But I'm gonna need somebody other than 50 to be the one doing this stuff.
Why? Why you don't want 50 to do it?
Because with him, he seems so petty.
He don't like Diddy, man. He never rocked with Diddy.
But it's not like I'm not doing this to get the story out on how this man has done these people. I'm just doing this because I don't like him. And because I don't like him, I'm gonna tell all this business. I'm tired of y'all telling this business after the fact.
Yeah, why y'all say so? Well, I don't know. I think he was putting it out there while it was going on.
He was talking about him the whole time, and he been slick talking Jay-Z. Jay-Z ain't around.
No, Jay been very quiet. And I don't blame him.
Yeah, I'm like, nah, I'm keeping my mouth out of this and my face out of it.
Mm-hmm. I don't blame him. Yeah, I'm gonna watch it. You gonna watch it?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna watch it. That's what we do.
You gotta watch it.
We watch train wrecks.
We do. Why do you think we're so obsessed with watching train wrecks?
It takes us away from, say, we've got our own issues in life. Man, I can concentrate on theirs. If just for a little while. That's why I watch soap operas.
You do, and you watch wrestling.
Yeah, it's been hard watching during the NBA playoffs. So I got priorities.
I can't believe you watch wrestling,
man. WWE and AEW got premium live events this weekend.
Yeah, you have fun with that.
We'll see.
We have fun with that one.
I ain't got to go to work Monday either.
He's gonna be tuned in, locked in.
Yeah, because see how you AEWs come on Sunday, but they be so long, and like they be ending at midnight, so I can't watch them. But see, this Sunday,
stay up late.
I ain't got to get up in the morning. I probably fall asleep anyway, but
you probably will. Yeah, hey.
Well, come with age, man. Come with age. You can't things you used to do, you can't do no more.
Can't do no more. You just can't, man. Well, speaking of aging poorly, Cameron was on CNN, man. I'm gonna play a little bit of the clip, and he tore that interview up, man. Listen to it.
Yeah, I was upset when I seen it. But
did you recognize
everything
him?
I just said?
Did you recognize that kind of anger at all from your experiences?
I don't like that. What do you mean? Do I be recognized? Did I recognize him? I seen him. What do you mean my experiences? I seen him and I thought it was disgusting.
Which he goes on to drink sex drink.
Because he gonna get some cheeks after
and advertise. Yeah. I mean, he just totally like when you saw this interview, man, what the first thing that came to mind?
The first thing I thought, this nigga.
Nippy, stupid.
I'm like, really? You know, I commend the interviewer because she ain't lose it on this fool. Who set this interview up?
What they think? Why was he there? Like, why they think he was? Why do you think he was?
Because they thought, I don't know. Well, the first thing he did when they introduced him was start talking about their podcast.
Okay, that's what he does. Okay,
so I guess he thought he was on there to do that. Clearly, there was some kind of miscommunication. They was on there to ask him about Diddy. I guess because him and Mason's boys, they figured he knew Diddy like that.
They should have got Mace.
Wouldn't that have made more sense?
Maybe they got confused. Somebody got confused. Oh no, it's crazy.
It was a white dude setting up the interview with him.
Man, that's why you need more diversity, man. Right there.
It's either Mace or Cameron. I think it's Cameron.
Yeah, let's get him. That'll work. It not work.
And then nobody correct them and say, first off, it's Cameron. Secondly, it's Mace the one that did it. That may have been that simple as we meant to get Mace, we got Cameron.
Oh well, let's roll with it.
They know they friends anyway. He ought to know some stuff. Man, that's the worst interview I've ever seen though.
It was pretty bad. He's done worse. Remember Bill O'Reilly? He was on there. He did it. He's been known to do some crazy interviews. Who else was he?
Cameron did Cameron things.
He did Cameron things, man.
So that's how you know it had to be by accident they got him. Because if they've done any looking up, they're like, yeah, this probably won't go well.
Yeah.
Yeah, they probably thought he was getting Mace.
As soon as he showed up with the sunglasses and the bucket hat, I knew what he was on. I knew right away.
Well, this is dumb.
Yeah. Gotta drink this.
I'm gonna give you some cheeks after.
You know the sales are going up.
Yeah. You know they are. Anytime, well, you know, we got more eyes on our podcast. Some publicity is better than no publicity, I guess.
That's publicity.
But you know, that when you see people do stuff like that, interviews like that, that's why they call us nigger.
Expound on that,
because
sir.
That is pure ignorance.
It was. It was him. It was authentic ignorance.
Oh, that makes it better.
Authentic ignorance is a thing, man. He's just being his unapologetically black self.
No, he's just being his unapologetically authentically ignorant self. Don't put that on black people. That's why they call us nigger.
That's why, because of shenanigans.
Acting like that. Just look at it. Listen.
Why did he get so like he really
got mad?
He got mad right away. It didn't take him long.
Because I believe he really thought that he was there to plug their podcast
on CNN. I'm just saying, CNN don't plug nothing.
Dumb niggas do dumb nigga things.
CNN, they might plug a book, but they want you to talk about other topics.
Oh, Cameron ain't never read a book. So
you gonna talk about Diddy.
How he didn't know somebody failed him and let him know what this interview was about. Somebody at CNN failed in getting the wrong person. That was a complete failure.
It was. And I'm joking with you about him being authentic. Really, it made me think of like, well, dang, you get a rapper on there, you would think a rapper would want to talk about this topic instead of getting a Eric Michael, Dice and get him on somebody that's not in the culture like that.
You got the wrong rapper.
Get Talib Kweli, Common.
They're not getting those guys. They might have got Common.
Talib Kweli's been on there. He's been on CNN a couple times.
But why did they get them?
They should have.
So did I know that I was gonna get ignorance? Man, there's no way. At least there's no way the interviewer felt like, okay, yeah, let's go ahead and get this ignorance on here. Yeah. And they do the interview live. They might start recording interviews.
I thought they had some kind of delay on maybe not, because that seemed live.
They've got most live stuff should have like some type of delay.
Yeah, I think it has.
He didn't do no cussing.
He didn't.
That's the only thing he didn't do.
He didn't. He just drank his sex drink.
He getting some cheeks. I can't believe this fool. How old is Cameron?
Like 47.
When the last time you told somebody you was getting some cheeks?
Probably when I was like a teenager.
Yeah. And I wasn't going to get none in, but I thought it seemed like the thing to say.
That's what I'm saying. He was trying to go viral, man. He knew what he was doing, man. That's dude. He's no dummy. He knew he's gonna go viral, which he did.
He surely did. Man.
So Jamel Hill and others are attacking Cameron because they feel like he disrespected this black woman who was trying to conduct a professional interview. You think he was just wrong all the way around?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I did too.
I mean, he would have done a white woman the same way.
Maybe worse.
Yeah, he would have done a white dude. He might not have done a black dude like the way he'd have tried to do a black dude like that.
He wouldn't have Victor Blackwell like that.
Hey, the right one would have been going at it with him. Man, that'd have been viral.
Victor, man, just get off this. Just go. Wasting my time.
Yeah, I can't, man. We got to come up with something else for this segment because this fool right here.
Yeah. It was funny, but I mean, come on, Cameron. You 47, 46 years old.
You got to do better, man. Well, let me tell you, though, at a certain age, that's you.
That's who he is. That's why I say he's being authentically ignorant.
Yeah, he put the E in ignorant.
And authentic. That was him all day. He's not off brand.
Yeah, I mean, that's true. And, when I first saw that, the headline is like Cameron doing Cameron things.
That's what it said. That's him, man.
I don't.
He's not the guy to do those type of interviews on CNN.
If they had done any studying, they'd have been like, "No, let's not. This has the potential to go left."
Yeah,
way left.
But he promoted that podcast. How you feel about the podcast? You ever check it out?
I've never checked it out.
It is what it is.
Yeah, I've never checked it out. You ever?
Mm-hmm. It's decent. They do a lot of pause. Everything pause. They do that throughout that's a little aggravating, annoying.
I can see what that would be. Yeah.
And Mace is just, you know how you talk all.
Yeah, just, Mace to me doesn't seem he doesn't seem genuine.
Yeah, he's He's just him. It's decent. It's different. It's different. It's a different sports show, man.
I can see where that would, but nah.
So speaking of sports shows, how you feel about this one?
Man, that's sad.
It's over. Inside the NBA is over, man.
Is it officially over?
It's officially over.
Man, that kind of sucks. I mean, not that I stay up late enough to watch it after these late games, but man, Chuck and Shaq, Kenny, man. Yeah, Kenny is my least favorite of them.
I don't like Kenny.
Yeah, so Chuck, Shaq, and Ernie. But man,
that's like one of the number one shows on TV.
Yeah, it is, and it's entertaining. It's still entertaining to this day. Man, that's not cool.
Yeah, you'll be watching NBC. You'll be watching it on NBC.
Maybe they'll move Chuck and Shaq. Chuck and Shaq. Chuck and I just said Chuck and Chuck. Shaq and Chuck.
Oh, I don't think they're gonna go.
Well, I know Chuck has an out in his contract.
Where
if they get rid of the NBA, he can move.
Yeah.
I don't know about Shaq. Ernie's not going anywhere.
Ernie's he's stuck TNT.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it's gonna be different. But I kind of miss. I was telling somebody about when NBA used to be on NBC. It was actually pretty cool.
It was, but that was really before Inside the NBA, though.
It was.
They spoiled a lot of people.
They did because they just authentic.
They're just them, and there's no thing for. I said it again. Shaq and Chuck.
Shaq and
Chuck. And argue with each other, just like
you're
like, man, these dudes gonna come to blows.
Hey, man, it's funny, man. I love that show. It's gonna be weird without it. So this is the last season.
Man, that's not cool.
No, it ain't, man. But money.
I'm telling you, that money gonna have us streaming all of our sports.
That's why I'm trying to figure out how they're gonna play the late games on NBC
with local news and all of that. Oh, they'll work it out.
Peacock, maybe. Amazon.
I would have said no, but now that the NFL even gets some games on Peacock, you never know.
I think it's Amazon too that's with them. So it's Amazon NBC. Ugh. So you got Prime.
Yeah.
I don't like watching sports on Prime.
I don't either.
It's weird.
Because for me, I get the Prime, I'm stuck. Yep. It's like I ain't like I can flip the channels.
Right.
I'm just there. I gotta watch commercials and everything. I can't stand watching commercials.
Yeah. Dang, man, I hate that, man.
Boo.
What we doing, man? We on it.
Oh yeah, they won't even act like they care about the fan.
No,
they care about the money.
Money talks.
It does, and first off, they get that huge contract. They don't care if you watch it or not. Now Amazon is gonna care if you watch it, but they done paid the NFL or the NBA, so no biggie.
Nope. I noticed they covering a lot more women's now too. That you see the women, the WNBA on a lot more. Which is good.
It's good. Your girl,
she got hurt, didn't she? You can't get hurt.
She twisted her ankle.
Yeah,
but she came back and played. They played better without her. Of course, they lost.
I'm about to say they lost 4 in a row.
Of course, they lost. But
thanks.
They had a chance to win this one, or at least send it to overtime. Girl missed the layup. It happens though.
Yeah. Dang, man, I hate that. But people are watching.
They watching. That's what I'm wondering how long they're gonna watch. They keep losing games. They play tonight, but it's at 10 o'clock. I'll find out tomorrow.
Yeah. See how you are? Stay up for the Celtics.
Yeah, because that game started at 8.
No.
I'm not staying up for the Mavericks and Minnesota because it started at 8:30. Now, I'll stay up to about 10-ish. But I won't stay up there watching the end of that game.
I don't blame you. Let me ask you this. You remember the first time that you had your first moment where you like, I'm black? Like somebody like maybe at school kind of pointed out your differences, that you were different from them, somebody white. You remember that happened?
I don't.
Really? It never happened. You never had a moment like that.
I was always black.
Really? I mean, you know you're black, but I'm just saying like somebody just pointed it out to you. Like I was on the phone. I remember I was talking to one of my friends. I think it was first grade. He called me. We was talking, laugh on the phone, kidding around. He's like, "Yeah, my mom said I couldn't talk to you because you're a nigger." so that was my moment of like, what is that? I never knew.
Yeah, I never. I guess because I was always husky. It kind of and they wouldn't really say nothing like that.
Husky and light.
Yeah, I mean I was husky and I was the same height I am now in the 5th grade.
That might have helped you out. That might help you out.
Yeah, I never really. I mean, when I got to high school, but by then you already know you could see, you would hear things, but
well,
it wasn't. By then, I already knew.
You already knew. Well, somebody just had a moment like this, and I'll play it for you.
Are so bright and articulate, and I guess I can call you articulate since you're not an American black. Can't say that about them. That's derogatory. And that was a great opening segment. Lots of things to talk about there. Oh, and I agreed with many things you said during, in fact, probably more than most other candidates when you were running for president. But I still would not have voted for you because you're an Indian.
So Vivek Ramaswamy had his moment where lady said, you're Indian.
Man, I just said, I know what I am.
That was and COULTER.
I would have had, I would have had a Cameron moment.
You
brought me on here for this. It's what you brought me on here for.
Well, he brought her on. It was his show.
He should have kicked off the show.
That makes it worse, don't it?
It really does. Hey, you don't respect me at all. At least if I'm on your stuff, you got to feel like say whatever. No, you got to go, honey. Next.
Yeah. But he took it as he took it in stride.
Chuckle.
Yeah.
Because I want to run for president one day.
Yeah. So we just had a moment of, I'm glad she said that. It sparked conversation.
You
did it.
He's still trying to be vice president.
You think?
Yeah, he don't want to shake the trees.
Mm.
And you know what? Anybody, I want you to go up to a white person and say, "You're so articulate. You speak so well."
Yeah, she did say that.
That's a shot. I don't care what you can't say that about African Americans. Yeah, because speak so well is not a compliment.
That's crazy to say. You can't say that about them.
Yeah, because it's not a compliment. That's saying you expecting me not to be able to talk.
Right.
Man.
Yeah. So Vivek, we've talked about him before on the show a couple of times, and he is Indian, and I don't think he'll ever win because he's Indian. He doesn't see that, and he's Hindu. He's a Hindu, not a Christian.
He doesn't see it, but really, anybody who has the confidence to run for president, they don't see that kind of stuff. They don't see people might not vote for me.
They're so confident. They got that confidence.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Makes sense.
But yeah, he ain't gonna never win it.
He had that moment though, man. That was funny. He said it.
and then still chuckled it off.
But that's how a lot of people feel, though. He knows that a lot of people feel the same way she does. Like, yeah, you speak so well, and you're this, you're so nice, you got a good point of view, but you're
I
Indian.
never vote for you.
I ain't voting for you.
So, I mean, why are we even talking? Why do I waste my time trying to make this place better because you got this preconceived prejudice?
But see, some people want to convince white people, want to convince them that they're different. Well, I'm different from the regular Indians.
And see, if I do that, though, how am I saying I feel about my people? I'm not like them.
I don't think he's connected like that to his people, where he would say my people.
Oh, no.
Do you?
He probably had to go look in the mirror after she got done talking. Wait a minute. You mean I'm not? Because they think they're white anyway. Just like your girl.
Oh.
Your girl. The one that was fighting Trump to the end.
Oh, why you can't? I can't
see how quick it is when you lose.
How quick
you've forgotten.
Yeah, her.
She was white. Too. Yeah, she thought she was white.
I mean, she looked white.
She did look white. Right, but they sure pulled it out. She Indian. She ain't one of us. So when we say that America is a racist society, and y'all say it's not, how come the first thing y'all do is pull out why somebody ain't one of y'all?
Got to show the difference. Got to show some differences, man. Hey.
Why you can't have different beliefs? And that's not, I can't vote for you because you're Indian.
Yeah, the Hindu thing doesn't help him. I think if he was a Christian Indian, it might help him a little more.
Allegedly.
You don't think?
Man, these people have perverted Christianity so bad in certain parties.
Have you ever known? I'm trying to think of anybody. I know there's been Catholics in the White House, but has there been any other religion?
Barack Obama was a Muslim.
Thought you start that next. I think he might have been though.
Man, half of them ain't even Christian. Half of them ain't religious at all.
Trump is selling a Bible, bro. He sold a Bible. $60 Bible
with the Bill of Rights in it and
Declaration of Independence. Yeah.
You know, did he know America ain't in the Bible?
I know. Hey.
He realized that if he pick it up, he might realize that. But he take pictures with it upside down.
Yeah. It's pretty. When he was selling the Bible, I was like, wow, what we come to.
Yeah, and people bought that joke up.
Yeah.
I've never seen any man that has a group of people so hoodwinked.
Yeah. What about the Reich comment on Twitter, or not Twitter, but on Truth, where he's mentioning Hitler pretty much?
Yeah, and they don't. That was an accident. The same man that told you he can be a dictator on his first day back in office, who told you that he's going to give the police carte blanche. This brother is telling y'all what he's going to do.
He wants to be a dictator. He wants to be a dictator.
And for people to fall in line is absurd.
And how can you say America first and you believe in democracy if you support somebody who even would speak that nonsense?
I don't know what he's done. I don't know how he has captivated so many people. Because tell me, oh, he's an outsider. No, he's a politician.
Yeah, he's a politician. Yeah, or what it is. Yeah, he is. He's a politician, I guess.
He's
mostly a manipulator.
He is a manipulator. He's a manipulator, and it's like he found a niche in the market where people who, this ain't all Trump supporters, people who are racist feel like he gives them a voice.
Mm-hmm. Or people who feel oppressed. Who feel oppressed.
And how can...
white men are being oppressed.
Man, that is the dumbest article I've ever seen in my life.
I mean, there's some, they affirmative action, and there's a lot of truths in there that do exist. Affirmative action, well, it did exist. No?
So
yeah, go ahead.
You and me running a 50-yard dash. We racing.
Mm-hmm.
Eric, well, you start, you got to run this 50-yard dash. You start here at your 50-yard mark. Eric, you come up here a little bit. A little bit more. A little bit more. Okay. So we're going to give you these 40 yards, Eric. Eric got to run 50. You got to run 10. Who's going to win that race?
Yeah, person running 10, of course.
So if I come up with something that says, wait a minute. That's not right. Hey, you back here at the 50. Let me move you right back up here so y'all going to have a 10-yard race.
Mm-hmm.
Playing field is even, isn't it?
Right.
That's all affirmative action was.
That's all it was. But see, until America recognizes the original sin, which is slavery, until they recognize it, it's always going to be like this, because they always going to feel like there's something being taken away. But America will never recognize it.
They won't. White men are not. You know what? There are homeless white guys right now that wouldn't trade places with us.
Mm-hmm.
Because they figure this white will pay off after a while.
Yeah. And oppressed just seems so extreme, right?
It's just
I think they're being humbled. I will say
clearly they're not.
I think they're being humbled to a certain degree because of some of these things that are being done that should be done to make it an equal playing field.
I don't think they're being humbled because they're making excuses to why things are the way they are. If I'm being humbled, then I'm gonna realize,
humbled.
This has brought me down. This has changed my attitude. I'm not feeling as high about myself as I was. They're not doing that. They're blaming all this other stuff.
Yeah, maybe that's probably not the best word, humbled. I don't know what the best word would be. Probably there are things taking place to make things
even.
I don't know. And I don't know what to really call it, but yeah, there's definitely some things in place to make things even, which there should be, unless people want to recognize what's going on, what's happening in the world. They don't want to recognize because there could be money involved.
And in all honesty, if I go to your house and chain you up and take possession of your house, and it's mine now. Mm-hmm. I got you working, I'm beating you. Anytime I want to get frisky with your wife, I get frisky with your wife.
Right.
And I take it, and it's like that. I'll just say 50 years. I'm in your house that I took from you. And then somebody says, you need to give his house back. I'm going to be mad.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm not going to acknowledge the fact that I took it from you. I'm going to be mad.
Mm-hmm.
This is my house. Fool, you took it from him. So I can see where white men, when we try to erase history, get mad.
Yeah.
The reality is you shouldn't have had it all to begin with. We all should have had a fair chance.
Yeah. And granted, the people living now had nothing.
They didn't have nothing to do with it.
Nothing to do with it.
They didn't have anything to do with it, but they do enjoy some of the fruits of it.
As would most.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, and that's not to blame them and say they're so bad, but you just acknowledge that you had a head start.
The acknowledgement. That's the key, the acknowledgement. Yeah. Because without the acknowledgement, and this goes along with Jewish individuals, without the acknowledgement, we have the oppression Olympics.
Who had it worse?
We got to compete. Who had it worse, the Jews or the blacks?
Us.
You're always gonna say us, right? They're gonna say,
and they're always gonna say to him, "Y'all didn't have the Holocaust."
Real thing.
How long was the Holocaust?
Oh, good question. It was years and years, but slavery led into Jim Crow, led into. Yeah. But my thing is, we can't win by trying to compete.
Who had it worse? You know, that's just like if I come to you and I say, "Man, I broke my ankle today," and you say, "Man, I twisted my ankle the other day." I can't tell you I'm hurting.
Right.
We really don't need to be to a point where we argue over who had it the worst. We both acknowledge, hey, we had it bad. How can we get good now?
Exactly. And you have people like that. You can't tell them how bad.
Man, it's some people you don't even want to tell what's going on with you because they're going to tell you whatever you've had happen to you, they had something worse.
Yeah, 1933 to 1945.
It's 12 years. Yep. See, the first slaves got here in 1619.
Allegedly. Just kidding. Yeah.
Slavery ended, 1865?
Right.
Well, that math is different, ain't it? But we're not going to compare who had it worse.
Not going to compare. We can't compare. We only compare. When do we compare the most? Whenever it's beneficial, right? Whenever.
Oh yeah. Whenever we win, that's everybody.
That's everybody, right?
Just like if I ain't gonna win, it don't matter. We both got it bad.
Yeah, and the Native Americans, they're there and there too. I think they gotta.
And you don't really even see them anymore.
That's oppressive.
That's very oppressive. So let's all acknowledge we had it bad. It's better now, but it can be much gooder than it is.
Gooder. Yeah.
Gooder. That's good. That's called good English. That's Cameron English.
Yeah. I'm with you, man, but it's to the point now where it's starting to affect government. So the Shalom Act in North Carolina is one of the laws passed that pretty much says you can't speak against Israel or speak against Jewish people at all.
So how does that line up with freedom of speech?
It doesn't. Well, it lines up with it, but is it just certain things you can't?
You can talk about what we want you to talk about.
Yeah. And we know why this is now, because a lot of people, they don't want people to speak against Israel right now.
Yeah. Man, I thought I had freedom of speech. I know I don't have freedom from consequences of what I say.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm always going to be for free speech. I don't even have to agree with you. You should be able to say what you want to say, even Trump supporters.
I mean, they ain't got no Pork Chop Act.
What's that? What's the Pork Chop Act?
You can't talk about black people.
Out of all the things.
That's the first thing that popped in my mind, man. First thing popped in my mind. I didn't say the chitlin act.
That might have been better, actually. But they're already the argument is there's already hate crime bills already passed. There's already a hate crime bill.
So why would this even not fall under a hate crime?
Well, because they're saying this is different. This is
it's different.
It's different.
It's different.
It's very different. And a lot of people are using it as in a political way to separate themselves and make themselves stand out like, hey, we passed this for Jewish people. It's anti-Semitic. It's clear. It's not as clear cut. A lot of Jewish organizations are fighting against it.
Man, these people. Everything's got to have a political undertone. Everything has got to have something for me to be able to benefit from it. Man, that's
yeah. We're getting to a point where freedom of speech is it's dicey. It's not as clear cut.
Yeah. Oh, it's clear. If I say what you want me to say, I can say it.
Yeah, but it can't be like that. That's the thing. Like, even, we talk about Trump all the time. Like, they should be able to speak out too.
Yeah, they should. That's why they can say real men wear diapers.
Yeah. Actually, yeah, they can say what they want. People say what they want, man, but censorship.
Yeah, that. So you already trying to take. It's America first. You're already trying to take America from what? From what you say it's about.
Mm-hmm.
When your future, your students, so many of your college students are standing up protesting. So we're gonna stop this protest. Guess what? By putting this act in place. Now all of y'all violating the law.
That's the angle, to take away jobs. Because once you're labeled as a hate, person from a hate crime,
you're pretty much done.
You're done. They want to destroy you before you can even get started.
Is that not manipulative?
Oh yeah, it's a clear tactic of a political tactic, and it's really sad.
It is, and the thing that gets me is you have so many people that support this kind of stuff that voted in the law.
Mm-hmm.
I am not surprised at all that North Carolina doesn't.
Either. Yeah, it's clearly, why they're doing this. Like I said, all the protests and all the.
So we'll just shut them up.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm gonna say it anyway. If the protesters look different, we just let loose the dogs on them.
Yeah.
But they look like us. So let's put a law in place so we can just arrest them. So we can shut them up. We can control the narrative, and we don't have to. We don't have to put the dogs on them.
Yeah, right. Just take away their future. I mean, if you take away somebody's future, that you have that on your resume or in your record, that's a bad start.
So now, if I'm a young person, I'm seriously thinking, I probably shouldn't do this. And your daughter's young, my son and daughter young. A lot of times we can't tell them nothing,
right?
Because they've got their own mind. They're gonna do what they think is right. But you got parents telling them, you don't need to do that. You don't need to do that. This is gonna affect you. So either they listen to their parents, and what they really believe in, they don't do anything. Mm-hmm. Or they stand up for what they believe in, and then there are consequences. And it's a tricky thing, and you're trying to make the right decision. You want to stand for what's right, but what's right is going to negatively affect me in the future. We're wrong for that.
We're all wrong for that.
We're wrong for that.
But it's always been that way. And the youth, they didn't care. You think about SNCC, you think about NAACP, you think about all these organizations, the sit-ins, they didn't care.
Well, they didn't have nothing to lose.
They didn't have anything to lose. Exactly. But they did. They could lose their life.
Lose their life. But, I mean, but, you know, that kind of sounds stupid. But, you know, I have said stupid things before. Beyond that, though, what else they have to lose? I'm already on the bottom.
You are.
What are you going to take from me?
Like you said, the same thing. Their future. Their future.
The way this country was then, what future did I have?
But you really think they felt that way? Honestly, you think they felt like we don't have a future?
Yeah.
I mean, even them being in college, you think?
I feel they felt the only way we'll have a future is by doing what we're doing now.
To make it better.
To make it better.
Make it better.
And but if I sit and don't do anything, it's not gonna get better.
But that isn't that how it is now?
Yeah, but they got, if they sit and be quiet, they got a future.
I don't know, man. I would say that years ago. I don't know now. We talk about a dictator, possibly in the White House. I don't know.
But see, I don't think one has anything to do with the other right now.
I do. I mean, you're talking about him already putting out things about Hitler. You're talking about this law, this anti-Semitic law they're trying to make. You talk about protest. I don't know. It seems like it could all come to a boiling point.
Oh, if this guy gets in office,
yeah,
it's going to be interesting. It's gonna be worse. I mean, because these 4 years, he ain't got nothing else to lose after that. Unless dictator Trump gets it set to where he's president till he dies.
That's his goal.
How did we get here?
Not voting.
Yeah, I mean, when this guy was on The Apprentice, when he was taking out newspaper articles, get them boys.
Mm-hmm.
You ever think this guy would be president?
Mm-mm.
When he's on rap lyrics, you ever think we get to the point where Donald Trump would be president and running again?
No, it just tells you the political landscape was a joke. It turned into a joke. It turned into something people don't take serious enough, and they thought it was funny.
Yeah, they really did. Well, and then he got a groundswell of people who didn't like the fact that your president at the time looked like he looked.
Yeah, he was the answer to Obama. Definitely the answer to Obama.
And then everything worked perfect for him. He's anti-Obama. He's the exact opposite of Obama. So those who had issues seeing a black man in office for 8 years didn't want to see another one. And then he ran against a woman. And you got other prejudice saying, I ain't never voting for a woman.
He should have never ran against a woman.
Mm-mm.
I'm just saying. I hate to say that.
That would have been the time for Joe to run.
Yeah, because people were not going to vote, and it's sad. And she had the most experience out of any.
She was an actual politician. Yeah. But when she lost, I said, what do we tell our daughters now?
Yeah.
Because everything said she should have won. Do we tell our daughters, look, the sky's not the limit, the limit's the sky?
Yeah, it was sad because she definitely should have won. She had the now,
whether you like her or not, she should have.
She just didn't, and she didn't. Let's be honest, she didn't run a great campaign.
She didn't, and she didn't endear herself to a lot of people. But he ain't either.
He didn't have to.
He
That's
didn't
we
have
talk about advantages. We talk about being 10, getting those 10 extra yards.
There you go. Yeah, that's it. He had that advantage over her. That was not going to change.
No, it wasn't.
So here I've been all this time. I've been hating Obama. So those who don't like Obama, whether it was his policies or his skin color, they're going to be behind me. Now, this is a woman that running against, and she's a crooked woman.
Mm-hmm.
Everything lined up perfectly for him.
It did. It was the right time. You feed a bunch of people, you tell a bunch of people they've been oppressed and they've been left out of the political system and all these things. They're trying to take jobs away, and you mix in immigration, and it's just a big pot of gumbo racism.
It's a part of a racist stew.
A racist stew, exactly.
That they really a racist, misogynistic stew that they bought into, and then you get him.
Yeah, they ate it, and here we are.
And the least presidential thing the brother could ever do, and I'm saying brother lightly, is saying I didn't win, they cheated.
Yep.
And to this day, he says they cheated. And you got people who will still all these elections we've had.
Yeah.
Just one.
Well, let's not even talk about the charges.
We ain't even got there.
That's what I'm saying, man. It's only made people stand, by him and stand with him even more. Like, never seen anything like it.
I got a little flack recently because I made a comment that OJ had died and OJ had been found not guilty in criminal court.
Civil.
Criminal, he was found not guilty.
Yeah, not guilty in criminal. Yeah.
But civil court, he was found liable. Now, because he was found liable, criminal court, we all say he did it. I know a guy, 90 felony charges, who has been found liable for sexual assault. And he didn't do it. And you got churches and preachers that'll stand on the ledge for this guy. Now, if OJ guilty because he was found liable, why this guy ain't?
That's a good question.
Well, yeah, why folk fighting to the death?
I think you know the answer to.
Yeah. Oh, I took some flack for it.
Really?
But in the words of Snoop, I said what I said.
Yeah. Well, you know why. You know exactly why.
Yeah, I know why, but I couldn't get nobody to say it.
Yeah, you know why.
You just don't need to be political. I'm not being political. I'm being real.
Yeah. Yeah. And that gets tough. Especially, I know you as a preacher, as a pastor, it gets tough to not be political. Especially
for the most part, I try not to. But there's some things, if I see it, I'm going to say it.
Yeah.
And I saw it. And I said it. And then you got to wait a few days later and you keep hearing rumblings. I'm like, man, whatever. Because what you're not going to do is dictate to me what I'm going to say.
Yeah. It's called, that's freedom of speech. An opinion.
And it happened around the same time, right after you had played the video of Bishop Wooden.
Oh yeah.
So about Snoop them can call women all these things, but the preacher say something.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was like right that next week.
Mm.
I was like, see, there it is. That's what he's talking about.
Accept things from some and not others, huh?
And not others, babe. It is what it is.
Yeah. I mean, it's crazy, man. Like I said, freedom of speech is always gonna fight for that.
It is like, we're not free from repercussions, but for you to set a law saying I can't say this,
Crazy.
because you know what, it ain't even speaking against America.
But you have that right. We live in America. That's the whole point.
But I don't have the right to speak against Israel.
No, they want to make that a law.
Does that make sense?
It's standing on the quote unquote right side of history.
America has never stood on the right side of history.
Exactly. Yeah.
I mean, all right, look, Eric. You can't talk about the Washingtons down the street.
Okay.
Feel free to talk about your family.
Yeah, it's exactly what it's like. Why are we even involved in this? Period. Why are we involved?
Because we're on the right side of something.
It's all political, though. This was Joe Biden's. This was his win.
Yeah, it was his win. Yeah, but he's losing. It's supposed to be his win. He don't realize how much these young people. He ought to realize now how much these young people come together.
Yeah. Did you see Morehouse when Morehouse men they stood up and they turned their back towards him during the commencement speech in Atlanta?
Yeah, and he was giving a good speech. They're like, we're not. We hear what you're saying, but we don't like what you're doing. And what is wrong with? He's giving this speech talking about how black people are marginalized, how black people are mistreated, how it's like the other side doesn't want black people as part of the process. And we mad at him because of Israel?
Well, I don't think that's why. I think that's a reason. That's one thing. I think. I mean, if you really want to go back,
well, hey, clearly that was not an issue because they elected him the first time.
Some. I'm not saying everybody still with Biden like that.
Yeah, but it's not like this option is a lover of us either.
He's not. That's what I'm saying. We're kind of like it's a default.
But one that told you he'll be a dictator.
I know, but it's like I think we'll lose a lot of people just by people not voting.
Yeah, but here's the thing: they will.
You think people will vote?
No, Trump supporters will.
Oh, they will vote. Yeah, they have to.
All y'all people, we were part of this discussion. All y'all people who say I don't like either candidate, I'm not gonna vote because I don't approve of either one. You are voting.
Yeah, a no vote is a vote for Trump, pretty much.
It absolutely is because his people are going to vote. The man has told you he's going to be a dictator. One thing that I had said I did not want to do. I did not want to vote for Biden because he wasn't Trump. I've already done that. It's going to happen again. I mean, it's really going to happen again. I'm scared.
Oh man, don't be scared. See, that's sad. It's sad. It's like this. We can't have a legitimate candidate that's good for the country. That's doing something better. Well, he is, but
he's doing
four more.
One thing though, we haven't really seen the whole he's too old lately.
We haven't seen him what?
I mean, we haven't heard that narrative as much lately.
No, but it's just, I think it's just it's planted in the back of people's mind.
Yeah.
It's understood.
It is, but the other guy's just as old as him.
Yeah. We said it, but we talked about the difference.
And he's Mr. Chocolate Pants.
Allegedly. Yeah, you're right. I haven't heard a lot of people saying, "Oh, he's too old to be the president. He's senile." He's actually stepped up a little bit. He
stepped his game up. Whatever pills he's on,
he must be on that pink horse.
That's it, because he can get some cheeks later.
Maybe that's what's doing it, man. He get some cheeks.
Yeah, he getting them cheeks, and he got another burst of energy.
Something has changed. I will say that, man. They gave him something.
They shooting him up right before he come out in public. But which they have agreed to 2 debates
in June, right? It's coming up in a couple weeks.
I don't remember the dates.
Yeah, it's in June.
I'm gonna be right there.
That's gonna be crazy, man. That's gonna be like a heavyweight fight.
That's gonna be must-see TV.
Must-see TV. I can't wait to see it, man. Oh man,
it's gonna be ugly, man. It's gonna be full of it's gonna be Kendrick and Drake all over again.
Who's Drake?
I sure hope it's Trump.
Man, he should come out. I see them people.
That's probably how Trump will come out. He's over there dead. Look at him. Y'all don't see he's dead. And then Trumplicans be like, I think he is dead.
Right, he is. He really is dead.
And Joe Biden, he's the walking dead. He's really dead.
It's bad, man. We gotta vote. We gotta vote.
I have no choice. You can vote for who you want to.
Mm-hmm.
I have no shame in telling you. I'm not gonna tell you who I'm gonna vote for. I'm gonna tell you who I'm not gonna vote for.
Yeah,
Trump.
I just can't do it. There's no way.
Yeah, I can't. I mean, the man said I'm gonna be a dictator. The man said the cops can do whatever they want to do.
What if he promised reparations?
I wouldn't believe him.
I'm just saying, like, let's say he promised, he had a plan for reparations. Would you vote?
Mm-mm.
Still wouldn't do it. Still wouldn't trust it.
I don't trust you.
Nah, I wouldn't trust it either.
Yeah, I wouldn't trust you. If he came out with a plan saying reparations, and Biden came out with a plan saying no reparations, I'm still gonna vote for Biden.
Yeah, because Trump's reparation probably like, yeah, we got reparations, but you got to go back to Africa.
Or this is to those who have been oppressed by affirmative action.
Yeah, it'll be some kind of.
And then they'll be like, "Hi, I got you."
Yep. It'll be something in there.
Yeah,
oh man,
I'm good. And you know what? It's so many. First, man, I can live without the $50 they're gonna give us.
Yeah, we're never getting that.
We're never getting it. And we ain't get our 40 acres, or our mule, and we ain't gonna get the cash equivalent. It's over.
Deal with it.
Yeah, it's over. You didn't get it. They lied. Okay.
And what was you gonna do with it? I'm just asking.
If they thought about it, all that would happen with many of us is we put it right back in the economy. Like we should be spending it like drunken sailors.
It's like the stimulus.
That's exactly what it means. Here's the Negro stimulus. Here you go.
All the TVs.
There you go. Everything. We got an 80-inch TV. Your walls ain't 80 inches. Man.
If it was land would make sense.
Yeah, it would. But see, the Lord ain't making no more land.
No.
So what you gonna do? You got to give me the cash equivalent.
A house?
You give me the cash equivalent of 40 acres, I'm okay.
What would that
You can
equal
keep
to
your
now?
mule. They probably work it out they'd have to work it out based off where you live.
A trailer. That's what
You gotta get 40 acres.
a
If
double
I
wide.
got the land, okay, I'm good with that.
A double wide.
First off, see, you trying to get the house. I want the cash.
See.
If you give me $500 that I wasn't planning on, that's $500.
I'll take just like the stimulus. Some people, that ain't nothing. I'll take it.
Let me tell you, if your niggas think you're gonna get rich off of some reparations, and that's your thing, I'm not gonna get an education. I'm not gonna work a job because I'm waiting on my stimulus. I'm waiting on my reparations.
Yeah,
you are setting yourself up for failure because it
happen.
ain't gonna make you rich.
There you go. That's what you got to realize. It's not gonna make you rich. Yeah, I'll take 500.
Yeah, we got a bonus maybe a couple months ago, and it wasn't like after taxes, it wasn't like $300. Many people complaining. I was like, look, if you want to give me $300 every week extra, I ain't gonna complain.
Yeah, you're gonna have somebody complain every time.
Because let's be honest, you had to come to work anyway.
Yeah.
Your salary is your salary. This is something extra.
Yeah. Always
quit whining.
Yeah, at least it wasn't pizza. You know, pizza is the go-to.
That's it. Give me the money. You keep your pizza. Give me your money. But you know, it was somebody who wasn't like me.
Oh, they wanted more.
Man, I meant to tell you this. Yesterday, I saw the ultimate Karen move.
Ooh, what happened?
I'm on 601. There's an accident. So they've got the road blocked off. It's like 10, 15 cars backed up. I happen to look in my rear view, and it's a car coming up the road, passing everybody. The guy that's directing traffic is looking at him like, what are you doing? She pulls all the way up, says something to him, and she gets in front of the line. Not like, see, I'm thinking okay, does she live right here? No, she didn't. And then drove as slow as possible so nobody could pass her for about 5 or 6 miles on 601.
What did she say? What she say?
I wanted to ask him. I wanted to say, what that woman say to you? Because he was mad. Yeah, she was basically like, I ain't sitting back there.
She said something, and then he was like, all right, go ahead.
Yeah. Or what could he do? He wasn't going to trust this woman to go in reverse 15 cars back.
Should have got a ticket.
She should have got a ticket, and he should have had us stay right there and let everybody else go by.
Dang.
And so you back where you started. Well, look, and it was first I said it was Karen, so it was an old white lady. But it wasn't one of them old white ladies where they're like, hey, come here, Sonny, and she ain't know what she was doing. This woman knew what she was doing. You know how old people just drive. They don't. She wasn't that old, that age old.
She didn't have on moo.
No.
The fuzzy slippers.
Yeah, but I was like, this woman has really done this, and the man mad, but he put it in the front. So you can be mad as long as I get my way. Okay.
I don't know, man. You had a moment.
Yeah, I'm sitting there mad, sitting in line. I'm ready to go home, and then go back up the road, and then there's another wreck. It was a bad day on 601 yesterday.
Sounds like it. Sounds like
And this one, the truck was over in the ditch. Like, I don't see how it didn't tip over. And the police hadn't got there yet for that one. Yeah, man. But
Yeah. She might have promised him some cheeks.
he didn't want none of them cheeks. Fred Savage say, "Hey, nothing in your bedroom I won't."
You might promise some old cheeks, man. I mean, I'm just saying. Hey.
Back in the day, they might have called it jawbone.
Those are cheeks.
Yeah. You know, Cat Williams said it's the same skin.
Yeah. That was funny.
That was funny.
Oh.
Man,
Oh man, yeah, he hating again, man. Did you see where he commented on Kevin Hart? You know, Kevin Hart won an award this past week. He's still hating on him and Little Rel. He said, "Pray for Little Rel," because Little Rel apparently he lost a lot of weight, so he's trying to put out there he's sick. He said, "Please pray for Little Rel, man. We don't know how much time he has left."
Cat need to quit.
Cat crazy, man.
See, he showed himself to be a bitter little man.
He is. After that whack special he put out.
Yeah, he gained a whole bunch of my confidence after being on Club Shay Shay. Then he went on Joe Rogan, and I was like, they once again, these niggas trying to show how smart they are.
That was a snore fest.
It really was. I couldn't get through it. And then he had this comedy special, which wasn't special. And now he doing this. Cat, you get out the limelight, Cat.
Yeah. Come back in 25 in January.
Yeah, start something off then. Now Shannon is still riding that. Cat, you not endearing yourself to the people.
Yeah, but what can a comedian really do besides tell jokes and do interviews? What can they do? I don't see him acting. He doesn't act that much. He's good when he's acting.
Yeah, so why he don't act? Because Kevin Hart get out of little man roles?
He got the little man roles. Can't have so many little man. I mean, you had Lewis and Gary Coleman. You had him.
But how tall was Wesley Snipes?
I give Wesley Snipes. Wesley Snipes, he's about 5'10".
You think so? Really?
5'9", 5'10".
Yeah. I always heard he was short.
About 5'9", 5'10". I give him the shortest 5'9".
You sure?
Yeah. I think so.
That's your final answer?
That's my final answer. You look it up. I'm pretty sure.
I'm looking it up.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know how tall are you?
Ain't no 5'6", 5'5".
How tall is Wesley? 5'9".
Yeah, I gave him 5'9". Yeah, he ain't gonna get no little.
That ain't. Well, it ain't 5'6". Yeah, you're right.
There's a difference.
it ain't 5'6".
It ain't 5'5", 5'6". 5'6" is a tall woman. I'm just saying.
Yeah. There's an average woman.
Is an average woman? Yeah.
Man, so when I look at the WNBA, I'd be like, where did these women come from? 6'4".
Who are these women dating at 6'6"?
Got to be somebody tall as them. They got to be another athlete.
I know a guy that always liked tall women. You might know him too. He loves some tall women.
He was short though.
But he always with some tall women. Every time.
Yeah, he was short though.
You know,
any woman gonna look tall beside him anyway.
But still, man, I think they was like extra tall, about over 6 feet.
They would be tall.
They would be tall. What do you think? You think it's just like
short man syndrome?
Wouldn't you want somebody your height or shorter to be taller, feel taller?
Well,
I know.
At the end of the day, they wasn't really this guy's type anyway. So maybe, so maybe it was.
It might have been. Some of them were. They were just taller than. They was like over 6 feet. He was probably like 5'7", 8".
They was different color though, wasn't they?
Mostly, yeah, mostly. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Okay.
I guess it's like if I'm gonna get a black woman, I'm gonna get a tall one. Because I'm short. If I'm gonna get a white woman, it don't matter.
Do women care about that? You think women really care how tall you are?
Probably so. I think. Well, it depends because it's going to be an attraction thing. Initially, they're going to be attracted to them. Now, if they don't like short, you have your own preferences. If you don't like short guys, you don't like short guys.
Mm.
If you don't like guys that are too tall, most
Never
times
heard
you
that.
don't. Yeah. Never heard that one.
He too tall, girl. He way too tall.
Yeah, never heard that one. But I mean, if you don't like light skinned guys, you need to get with the 80s.
Heard that one.
People have their preferences.
Mm. But I've never heard he's too tall.
Yeah, I ain't never heard he's too tall either. I was trying, man.
That's crazy. That sounds crazy just saying that.
Well, I mean, sometimes like if the woman's short.
The men don't care about height unless you think it'd be like, oh, she's too tall.
Didn't I tell you? At the end of the day, men want women.
Don't even matter what they. We talked about this last time. We was talking about women and their. Yeah, we don't care.
We want who want us.
Yeah, how much blowback did you get from your eyelash comment?
I ain't getting none.
None.
I did get somebody asking about umbrellas and laughing.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I listened back. I'm like,
hey, I just don't get mad at me because I'm just speaking actual factual things. I'm not saying that women wear them now is prostitutes. I'm saying where it got started.
The origin.
Yeah, that's two different things. I ain't calling you no prostitute. But some of you know a person.
See, there you go. There you go.
Oh. Hey, that's just where it came from. Not my fault. I ain't make it up.
I just knew when you said, I'm like, wow, how can I believe he said umbrellas?
Hey, I didn't make it up. I'm not smart enough to make that up.
That's a real thing.
Yeah, umbrellas.
I just took your word for it. I ain't even look it up. I heard it before, but maybe from you.
Maybe
from you.
So every time you look at them now, you think they umbrellas.
Every time I look at it, I think, why? Why?
Keep it out your eyes, though.
It's really a distraction. I felt what old girl was joking, but it really is a distraction. I'm distracted by your eyelashes.
But hey, when she picked the wrong one to say it, she was. You know what I've been listening to this week?
Who?
I've been listening to Death Certificate.
Oh, Ice Cube classic.
Yeah, she was the wrong nigga to F with.
Yeah, was. That was a classic.
Man, yeah, I was like, man, this might be my favorite rap album.
It's up there. It's up there. Because it's a story.
That's it. And you can listen all the way through it, except when you get to giving up the nappy dugout and you got daughter. You got to move away from that one.
Skip that one.
And you listen to it, and you're like, how did he not get canceled? He hadn't got canceled because everybody knew it.
Everybody knew how he was.
I mean, yeah, he was Ice Cube. It ain't like there was some hidden, unknown tweets he had. These are multi-platinum albums.
Yeah, he's always been the same.
Yeah. So I was like, yeah, I guess they couldn't cancel him because it's Cube.
Yeah, and it was a different time.
Oh, like they ain't dug up stuff in the past and held against people.
They have, but when it comes to politics, I don't think people really. I don't know, man. You sent me that article or that video. The guy was talking about hip hop from the beginning when people were like more political.
Yeah, and how they got rid of that.
How they got rid of that. So at that time, when Cube Death Certificate, That was what was going on.
Yeah.
Everybody was speaking that.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm just like, man, I was listening to it, I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah, he don't like Jews.
Yeah.
He don't like Koreans. He don't like women.
Yeah. And he was riding with Farrakhan at the time too.
Yep.
So
I mean, yeah, you know what that entails.
yeah. Nobody tried to and he was able to succeed in corporate America.
Ain't that crazy?
Yeah.
Ain't that crazy? Have you ever seen anybody not age like Farrakhan?
He does not age. He's like, he got to be in his 80s, late
Reverend
80s.
Strickland was the only other one I saw.
Yeah. He didn't age that much either. You're right. He's, man, it must be his diet.
Yeah, very good. Very well could be eating the nuts and berries.
And bean pies.
You ever had a bean pie?
I have.
I knew you had.
Yeah, they were great. They're good. Like almost like a pecan pie.
I don't like pecans. I don't like nuts.
Well, I mean, it tastes like it. It's like you would like it. It's actually good.
You say why are you saying I like it because you think I like food?
I think you like it because you like pies, probably. You like pies?
Sweet potato pie.
That it's like a mix between those two. Chess pie, you have those before?
Yeah, I ain't like it.
You like that?
I like sweet potato pie. I like some apple pies.
You should try bean pie just to try it. A guy used to make them. It was good.
I got bow ties. I got black boots.
Stand out in Mount Airy with the
man. How long can I get arrested?
Yeah, I give you. What's this, June? I give you an hour.
I bet you I can go down to the funeral home and stand there all day and nobody say nothing.
Oh no,
they'll think. But as soon as I put a bean pie in my hand,
listening.
What's it? Yeah, get him for soliciting.
Arrest him right away.
I tried to look up one time the recipe for a bean pie.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody thought I was crazy. I just let it go.
It's a good idea, man. We should try one. Try to make one. I might try one. What was it? Black bean? I think it's black beans. Pinto beans. Sorry, pinto beans.
And then I might have the issue of eating the beans and going to bed.
Reflux.
Buttocks.
Yeah, maybe you should. Maybe you shouldn't do that.
Yeah, man. Hey, yeah, that probably won't end. That probably gets me out of the bed.
Oh man. So it is Memorial Day coming up. It'll be Memorial Day when this drops. So cookouts. Favorites. Cookout foods.
You know something that we tried last time?
What?
That has really amazed me? Cabbage. Grilled cabbage.
On the grill.
Yeah, when I heard it, I was like, man.
Now we do it in the oven. Cook it.
Yeah. But yeah, it was the first time. It was the first time we've done it on the grill. You cut it in eighths, you wrap it in aluminum foil, put butter and seasoning in it, close it up in there, put it on the grill for like 30 minutes.
Sounds kind of good.
It was really good.
Might be my steak.
Hey, that's always your number one. My number one cookout food is a steak.
Steak.
Yeah.
Over the hot dog.
Over the hot dog. Now I'm gonna have a lot of hot. We might have a cookout and not have steaks.
Mm-hmm.
It's always gonna be a hamburger and hot dog there. Always. Because for a cookout, which you can even use a red weenie and burn it right,
Them red weenies, man. They should be gone away by now.
They ain't going nowhere because they cheap. But hey, you burn a red weenie, right?
Like, why they red? Why?
That's a good question.
What part of the pig?
But you go down to Dairy Center, they got the red weenies.
Yeah, they do. People love them.
They ain't what they used to be.
Really?
I don't like the hot dogs as much as I used to like them.
They are red.
They are red.
That's so weird. I know it's all. I mean, we know hot dogs is like parts.
It's everything. It's just whatever.
Everything. Yeah. But where did the color come from? They just add color. Like, oh, this would be cool.
Let's make them red.
What's your side? What's your side go to? Beans, chips?
I like baked beans.
Baked beans.
I only like them with meat in them, though.
Oh, you gotta have hamburger in there.
Yeah. I mean, I love them. They don't love me, but I love them.
No mac and cheese. That's a little extra.
Cookout.
That's a little extra.
That's a little extra. Now maybe macaroni salad,
pasta salad.
Yeah.
With the Italian.
Yep.
Dressing.
That's my daughter loves that.
Mm-hmm. That's good stuff.
Well, no, wait a minute. My daughter is another pasta salad she might like. It's more mayonnaise based. But I mean, she likes this one.
Potato salad?
No, it's like some type of pasta salad. It's almost like the shells that it's like ranch.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
And she'll ask my wife to make one or the other. And you know, they love it. As long as I got baked beans, still I don't need no other side.
Potato salad, you eat that?
I love potato salad.
Raisins? No raisins. Kidding.
What are you talking about? If it's a raisin in mine, I'm like, man, they had roaches.
No, but true story. We talk about stereotypes. True story. Chicken salad in the white community has fruit. True story.
I had somebody tell me, man, it's really good with grapes in it. This is a black person.
True. I'm with him.
Y'all crazy.
Yeah, no, I'm with him, man. I didn't think I would like it. And grapes can be hitting.
Y'all have been Europeanized.
I'm being serious, man. You put them grapes in that yeah.
Man, I'm on that chicken salad. There's no fruit salad.
It's chicken salad with grapes. Might even have raisins. No,
man.
Crazy. Cranberries. So sweet. It's sweet.
Oh, sweet chicken salad. man. I'm telling you, man. To each his own. Man, that ain't us.
Must have been, man. Been there too long. I'm like,
you've been converted, man.
Hey, man.
Hey, I got a cousin. She's a little older than me. Beautiful. I saw her the other day. And I asked my wife why. And she's like, she has accepted a European style of beauty. She got them cheeks. Puff out. Huh? She got them cheeks.
What you mean?
It's like she got cheek implants.
You got fillers?
Yeah.
Why?
I was talking to her. I ain't seen her in a long time. I can't stop looking at her cheeks.
Why would you do that?
What I want to say is, why you mess up your face like that?
She did the little Kim.
Yeah.
Does she look Asian? Does it might make her eyes look more slanted? No, just
You know she's one of us. I mean, but
so
she's
she
not.
raised her cheeks.
Yeah, and I couldn't understand it.
Hmm.
I mean, it messed me up, man.
Oh,
I'm like, you done been around them too long.
that's what you didn't tell her that.
I ain't tell her that. I didn't even mention them. I didn't mention it at all. But I was like,
But you know for a fact, you could just tell like her face.
I know what she looked like last time I saw her.
Oh man.
And that's what she does that. That's a job.
Oh, so she get the discount. Gotcha.
Get some things you don't need a discount for.
She get the
Hey, you know what conversation we had last week? If they giving discount vasectomies, you're going to get one?
No.
Some things you don't need a discount for.
Just trying to think. Yeah, there's nothing we would really, nah.
Yeah, and my wife, she said she has accepted a European, mindset of beauty, because a lot of them get them cheek implants. It's not a good look. And once again, it don't look real.
And man, nobody's gonna be like, man, I wish her cheeks were better, man.
Wish she had them fat cheeks.
Yeah, that ain't what Cameron was talking about when he said he's gonna get some cheeks later.
Yeah,
like he
like the cheeks he was talking about.
Them ain't the cheeks he cared about.
Yeah, I mean, might have been because same skin, but he ain't had no business telling nobody.
Yeah,
46 years old, 47 years old, just arrogant, man. Some people just arrogant.
Hey, man, when you show up with a bucket. I wear a bucket sometimes. When I got my bucket on, I'm up to no good. I'm up to some shenanigans.
you say something foolish is about to happen.
Yeah, when you got a bucket on, anything goes.
Well, he sure made something foolish happen. Man,
oh man,
I can't. Man, I can't.
You can't make excuses for it, man. But shout out to Cameron, man.
I ain't shouting that nigga out.
Pause.
That's it, man.
Oh.
Man.
Oh man. Oh boy. Well, man, it's a holiday weekend. We get to sleep in.
Allegedly.
Man, be nice. Allegedly.
It'd be something.
Still, man, you can try.
Where you sleep in? What time you get up?
Like 8.
Yeah, to me that ain't sleeping in.
That is sleeping in when you used to get up at 4.
Yeah, I mean it is, but back in the day, if I'm sleeping in, I'm thinking 10, 11 o'clock.
Noon.
Yeah. Now 8 o'clock.
Yeah. Sleeping in, man.
Get up at 8 o'clock and still be sleepy throughout the day. Why'd you just lay in the bed?
I know. But then you feel like you're wasting your day too. You don't want to waste your Saturday.
Yeah, your day off. I'm wasting my day off.
In the bed. You got that. Well, we used to waste it. Like you said, every weekend, try to sleep to 10, 11. Always.
That's it. Well, then you was going to be out half the night.
Mm-hmm.
See, now you're going to be in bed by 9:30, 10 o'clock anyway.
Can't even go to sleep because you done slept. Took a few naps.
You're like, man. And then you start counting the hours till you got to get up in the next morning. God, I'm going to be tired tomorrow.
Yeah. It's a real dilemma, man. Getting old. Man. Real dilemma.
Hey, but keep having birthdays. That's going to happen.
Yeah.
I was talking to one of my deacons the other day, and he had a colonoscopy.
Mm-hmm.
And then he had something happen, and they were giving him a mammogram.
Mm.
Everything came out good, but he was like, don't turn 73. He's like, wait a minute, let me take that back. I said, man, I hope to turn 73 and beyond. What you talking about?
Telling you don't, huh?
If I don't, that means I didn't make it. What you talking about?
Right.
He was like, yeah, let me change that. Never mind.
Yeah. Yeah. Colonoscopy.
Hey, that's at least the prep is the hard part. You don't remember the rest of it.
Oh, I didn't have mine. That was great. Great sleep. Best sleep of my life.
It's good sleep.
Ooh. You hungry?
That whole, you had the prostate.
I ain't had that one yet. What?
Man, I'm sitting there. The doctors are just so rude. Bend over. He's lubing. He's sitting there whistling. Ah!
Oh, right up the what's the name too?
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's next up.
Man.
What'd you want him to like? What'd you want him to do, man? Sweet nothing.
I don't know, man. Buy me a cheeseburger or something, man.
You want a little foreplay? What did you want the man to do?
Man, leave $5 on the counter or something. He just
oh.
I was like, man, you know, at that point, I'm like, gay men are tougher than me.
There you go.
Anybody who can take that, that's a real man.
They got nothing on me.
Any man who can take that and find pleasure, that's a real man.
Oh man.
Man, I don't never want to see that doctor again. I know I got to. I don't never want to see him again.
You want to see him.
Yeah.
Well, anything you want to get off your chest, leave us on a positive note, at least. A positive note.
Put your pants up and go home. I spent how much money you didn't give me no money. All right.
Hey man, he got them cheeks.
He got the cheeks. Man. Hey, all right. Memorial Day.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you to all those who sacrificed for us to have the freedom to have this podcast and say some of the things that you say when you denigrate women and you didn't take up for Cassie, and when you do all of this stuff, you have that right to be able to do that. And we thank those people who gave their lives for that opportunity.
Yeah.
We pray that it's not in vain.
Protect our women.
As freedom of speech seems to be going away, but we thank them for that sacrifice.
Yes, we do. I see I tried to throw a shot at me. Yes, all right. I did not do that. I'm playing the tape. Next time I play the clip back, I'm gonna have to record it.
I'll be like, no hablo inglés, por favor, hablo español.
Oh man, we're good vibe, man. Appreciate you as always, brother.
All right, man. Love you, man.
I love you. That's been another episode of Culture No Cap. Peace.